Alright guys, welcome to Minecraft. I am just starting out on Minecraft. I've played it for like a week, so I don't know a whole lot of what's going on. But I'm going to share with you everything that I know. Alright, so I'm running on a pretty old laptop, so in order to maximize the speed of this game, because it's quite big, I'm going to show you my settings. Go into options. Go into video settings on the left. I put it at 1280 by 720, 60 frames per second. I'm not sure why. I just feel like that's better than full screen all the way. Biome blend, which is like an area of the world, like a desert is a biome, a mountain is a biome, the ocean is a biome. That's what they call areas in Minecraft. I set that to fast. You can set it to fastest, and you'll get, I think, more variety, I guess. You could do show off. Man, I don't know what all these do. Render distance 10 chunks. I don't know if I moved that or not. Graphics I put on fancy because it just looks better. Smooth lighting I put off. I think this has to do with how the blocks are lit. I'm not sure. Max frame rate unlimited. VSync on, like, syncs your computer and the screen. I don't know what exactly that does. View bobbing I have on so that I don't look like I'm floating. I don't know what this one does, so I didn't mess with it. Crosshair is fine. Clouds fast because you don't need fancy clouds. You're not looking at clouds all day long. Brightness all the way up just so y'all can see it. Full screen off because if full screen is on, you literally can't do anything but play Minecraft unless you press the escape key, and it's just obnoxious. Particles I put decreased because I don't need all the particles, I guess. Can't change that one. Entity shadows off because I don't really care if mobs or creepers or I have shadows. It doesn't matter, so I'm gonna keep it there. Music and sound, I have the music turned way down because, as y'all can see here, it's pretty loud, and if you have headphones on, it'll blow your ears out if you leave music up at 100%. I even have the maximum volume at 50%, and it's still very loud. Everything else I left on 100%. Controls, if you want to go through here, you can jump with space. I never sneak. Sprint, I just double tap W to do that. I don't even know what left control is, honestly, on the keyboard. Strafe, never use. Walk backwards. If you want to delete this one and not have it set, that's fine, because I hardly ever walk backwards, but I mean, that's up to you. Walking forwards is W. Attack and destroy is the left mouse click. Pick block, this is used, I think, more in creative mode. To like select a block you're just looking at, you just click the mouse wheel. Use an item or place block, so if you want to like open a chest or eat some food or place a fence or a block of dirt or whatever, you right click on the mouse. To drop an item, it's always Q. Hotbar slot 1, this means that when you're in the game, if you want to select something that's in your inventory that is actually in a slot, it's on the bottom of your screen here, it will be associated with a number. Open and close inventory is E. I don't know why they have it as I. Maybe it's because it's close to WAD, but that's just how that works. Swap items and hands, F. I've never used that, so we might try that. Load toolbar, I don't know what that does. Don't know. That's in creative mode, I guess. Multiplayer, never use that because I haven't done multiplayer yet. Miscellaneous advancements, I guess, if you want to see goals or something. Take screenshot is F2, so if you want to take a photo. Toggling full screen, haven't done that one before. F11. Toggles perspective, F5, so if you don't want to be looking at like kind of like a Call of Duty view. If you want it more of like a Super Mario Sunshine view, you can press F5 and it'll change all that for you. Auto jump I leave on because it's just easier. Mouse settings, if we go into that, I didn't even know this screen existed, so I'm not gonna do anything here, but look around there if you want. Let's see, skin customization if you want to like take off all of your clothes, I guess. Resource packs, don't have any of those except the default on. If you don't have a good computer, this stuff can slow you down, so I wouldn't recommend it. But if you want to get a resource pack eventually that like turns Minecraft into a super realistic looking world, which I kind of think defeats the purpose, you can go ahead and do that. Alright, so let's get started. We're going to go into single player. We're going to create a new world. We're going to call this world our first world. Game mode is survival. If you wanted to do hardcore, what hardcore basically is if you die once, it just wipes everything. Your world gets deleted. You don't get to start over, so don't do that unless you know what you're doing. Creative mode is you have every block available to you in the game, so you can just go ahead and create whatever you want without having to worry about creepers or zombies or anything killing you. You just do whatever you want. Survival is the basic mode of Minecraft where it sticks you in the middle of wherever it drops you in the world, and you have about 10 minutes to figure out how to survive, or where the game will kill you and you'll have to start over, and it's not fun if you don't know what you're doing. This is where I first started, and this is kind of why I'm making these videos, is to show you how to survive, because if you don't know how, then it's gonna be pretty difficult at first. It's pretty simple to survive, but it's kind of irritating if you don't know what you're doing, because Minecraft is not a game that is very nice to new players. They will try to kill you immediately, so be careful. More world options, let's see. Generate structures, so yeah, you want it to generate villages and dungeons and stuff like that. Seed for the world generator, I would assume that like if you had a seed, just means like the world that you want to play in, I think. So if like you found a YouTuber and they are playing on a particular world and you want to visit that world or something, if they've left the world seed in the comments or in their description, you could type this number in here and play on the same world that they are. I assume that's what that is. World type, super flat, large biomes. Amplify, I don't know what that does. Buffet, I'm gonna leave that on default. I don't know what that means. Allow cheats, I'm gonna turn this on, because if you / game mode, you can switch from survival to creative mode. So if like you're like really lost and you're just getting really tired of being lost and haven't found a village in a week or something like that, and there's really nothing to do, you can always / game mode and go to creative and fly around to find something interesting, like maybe an ocean or a village, something like that. I think it would be best to leave that on. Bonus chest on or off, I don't know what this does. Maybe it gives you extra inventory, not sure. I'm gonna leave it off because I feel like that's a little more cheating than I want to do. So I'm gonna create this new world and jump right into it. Loading. First time it loads, it takes it a little while, so just be patient. It took about 30 seconds, I would assume. Not too bad. I also have a very good internet connection. I don't know if that changes anything on this. Oh my gosh, I got dropped right by an ocean. Hopefully I'm not on an island. That would really suck. Okay, so Wow, look, a ship right off okay, so I got dropped in a pretty interesting little place here. That looks like ice, actually. Um, I'm gonna wait for it to render a little bit so that I don't have too much lag going on. Alright, so let's jump around. See where we're at. Well, I'm thinking I'm on an island here. Wow, how unlucky. Okay, so the problem with being on an island is that there's not very many resources, and it's just not really much to do. There's a cave. We can work with this though. I think we can work with this, because I mean, I always like being by the ocean. I'm a watery kind of guy. I like boats and sea-doos and all that fun stuff, so it's not too interesting. I just know that every time a YouTuber gets dumped on an island, they're always like, wow, why don't I just restart the world? But we're just gonna go with this. I'm gonna see what I can do here. So I'm just basically holding down W to run and then moving my mouse around to go in a direction. I don't really go left, right, or backwards or anything like that. I just, kind of move around like I've got a game controller or anything like that. So if I press E, I open up my inventory. We've got crafting books, so if we have recipes that we can build stuff with, it'll show up over here. You can toggle on like what's craftable, like if you have stuff in your inventory that you can build stuff with, you can click that and it'll only show that stuff. Or if you show everything you've ever crafted or could craft, will show up there. This is your reserve inventory slots here, so anything that you've picked up will show up here. These are your selectable inventory slots, so if you press 1, you'll select whatever item is in here and it'll show up in your hand. 2, 3, so on and so forth, all that kind of stuff. You have a built-in crafting table here, so you can like combine 4 blocks of wood to create a crafting table that you can then place down and build more stuff, because it gives you like 9 slots, so you can create a pickaxe and stuff like that. So that's what we're gonna do. First off, let me show you this though. If you press F3, all of your stats will show up on screen. So if you look at, it'll show you your frame rate per second on the second column there on the very left, so that's pretty cool. I'm running at a really low frame rate per second because, as I said, I'm on a pretty bad computer. The XYZ coordinates on the second little paragraph there will show you where you're at. The only one that really matters at this point is the middle column, so Y. It will show you how high up you are from bedrock. Bedrock is the lowest possible level you can dig to in Minecraft. So if you go all the way down to, I think bedrock might start at 1, you can't go any further down than that. Right now I'm at 71, so it's not too bad. It'll tell you facing east, facing north, server light, client light. I don't know the difference between those two, but I do know that if it drops below 7 in the sky area, it will start spawning monsters, and that's true for anywhere, not just like the entire world, but it's true for like if it's underneath a tree or something like that and it's light of 7, there's a possibility that a monster could spawn there. So that's something to take into consideration. I'm in a forest biome, I guess. That's weird. I didn't know that island biome wasn't a thing. On your right, it'll tell you what kind of block you're targeting. It's a grass block, it's a birch log block, so that's kind of helpful. I don't think there's anything else in here that is really worth me checking out, so I'm just going to clear off all these trees. What's up? Alright, we're back. Sorry about that, but I had to cook some lunch. Alright, I'm gonna start hitting trees by left clicking on my mouse. And they'll drop wood that I can pick up just by running into them. They'll automatically equip. Bonk, 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 bonk. And I'm gonna try and get all the way up. Not gonna leave any stump in here, because if I do, then all these leaves won't disappear and it'll just be crowded all the time. But I'm gonna start by trying to clear off all the trees on this island. I think that's a good little starting goal. But we're gonna do that. Sorry if I sniffle sometimes. It's a nervous tick I guess I have. Once you've committed to hitting a block, make sure you follow all the way through, or it will continue. We're lagging a little bit. It will continue to, like watch. If you hit it and then you stop, it resets, and you got to do it all over again. So stick with a block and commit. We're just hitting trees. We're just hitting trees. No music in this biome. It's kind of dumb. Make sure you pick up all the wood. Don't leave any of it. Each space in your inventory, see how every time I pick something up, it goes up by 1? Each one can hold up to 64 pieces of something. So keep an eye on that, because you don't want to run out of space. Certain things like leaves, or I just heard something. Yep, there's a zombie, guys. Our first zombie encounter. Wonder how he got there, because it's not nighttime. Probably hiding under a tree. We shall see, though. You don't want to run into a zombie with no weapons. Like, it's not a good idea. We want to keep an eye on the sun, because we don't want to get caught out at night, especially on an island like this where there's nowhere to run away. But we can't really do anything about that without a bed. Oh, I guarantee you came through that hole. Alright, so let's think here. What should we do? Let's open up our inventory. Take these blocks. You can set them down one at a time by right or left clicking again, and it will show you everything in your inventory that you could possibly make. Okay, so we could make some red dye, we could make some oak wood, we could make some oak planks. But what I'm gonna do is make oak planks, and I'm just gonna keep clicking this until I run out of space. And then I'm gonna put that down there, and I'm gonna keep going, and every time I get new items, it's gonna tell me I have more things I can make, and I'm gonna make a crafting table. So if you want to make something but you don't remember the recipe for it, see, I can do it this way, whereas I just pick up some oak planks and I drop them by right clicking, and it'll make a crafting table. Or I can take them all off, and if I have that in my inventory, I just click on that and it'll do it for me. So I have a crafting table. Whoop-de-doo. So now we're going to take this crafting table. We're going to leave these up here. And we're going to... Okay, so the sun's going down. We don't want to get caught in the dark. So I'm going to build a little shelter. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. It just has to be safe. Okay. So I'm gonna get here. I'm gonna close that up. Close that and close that. Alright, so now I am safe for the night. I can take this out and make sure that it is daytime when I come back. And there's really not much to do now, so I'm gonna go see what my wife needs. Alright. Sorry about that. So now, let's go ahead and break this block. This is a stone block. Pretty decent location. I'm gonna keep breaking this stuff. Just make my room a little bigger. Don't want to get hit. Skeletons can shoot through things with bows, so be careful about that. And you don't want to get too close to the opening because a creeper could get through. That growling is a mob. Mobs are anything in the game that spawn in numbers, basically. Chicken mob, pig mob, creeper mob. Anything. I don't know why they call them that. See? Skeleton. And a wolf. Alright, well, anyway. There's a creeper. I'm going to put down my crafting table here. And I'm going to make some sticks. So a stick is just 2. I'm going to keep going, keep clicking on it until I make several sticks. There we go. Why don't I have any stone? Oh, I know why. Okay, so we're going to want to open up the crafting table and make a wooden pickaxe. Yeah, there it is. Alright, so basically 2 sticks, 3 oak planks, wooden pickaxe. Amazing. Terrible tool. Honestly, it's just bad. But you can see how much faster it is. And this is what I want, because now that we have a pickaxe, the stones we break will start dropping rocks. And if that's the case, we can take our pickaxe up to the next level and create a stone pickaxe. This thing is now useless, and we're gonna make one of these. Awesome. Now we've got stone. And they're all over the place, aren't they? Anyway, let's break some more stone while we're in here and make a sword. So now we're gonna do this. A stone sword. 1 stick, 2 stones. Awesome. We're gonna put it in our second slot. Move all this. And we're gonna make a stone axe. Ooh, there goes a spider. Spiders can crawl, so we're gonna stay up here. And maybe if something comes by, we'll just whack it. Unless it's a creeper, that would be bad. I'm actually gonna take some dirt and put it in my inventory, so if I need to rebuild this wall real quick, I can do that. We have a lot of monsters roaming around. But you see how loud it is already. If you had the volume up at 100%, your ears would be just murdered. We're already at 25 minutes here. Might have to break this one down. Or not, who knows. I really need the sun to come out. Oh well. While we're down here with nothing to do, let's take this out and see if we can make a boat. Because that's the only way I can see to... How do you even make a boat? Let's see, if we put this here... What's that? That's a chest. That doesn't really do anything for me. Well, whatever. How would you make a boat? How would you make a boat? What do you think? Oak button. Stick. Crafting table. Some kind of a plate. Nothing. Whatever. Well, I guess that's how you throw that kind of stuff away. Nothing useful to do, so I'm gonna get... Should I dig? Let's get rid of this thing for now. Go back to our pickaxe and just start digging down. Maybe we can find some iron or something. Iron would be nice. But now we're getting dangerous here because I don't have any torches, and the problem with that is if we press F3, our skylight is 6. So monsters could, in theory, spawn in my little cave here, and that wouldn't be fun. That would be interesting. I do have a sword now, so I could defend myself, but the problem is I don't have very much life, so chances of survival probably pretty slim. See the... Oh, don't need to break that one. Each one of your items here, like your... no, it's not a utensil. It's like a usable item, I guess. The pickaxe and the sword and the axe and all that kind of stuff. They have limits to how much you can use them before they break, and you have to make another one. I know you can repair them by combining stuff. I've never done that yet, so not much help there. Should probably build a shovel if I want to do that kind of thing. Alright, so the sun is coming out. The only thing to be aware of is that they're not going to die immediately, and I did see creepers, so it will be a little dangerous to leave here even when the light gets up above 7. So it's at 10 right now. We're gonna venture. Here we go, guys. All right, so I'm going to the brightest point I can, and I'm gonna just look around. And I have a feeling that boats have to use logs instead of planks. So there's something on fire there. So I'm gonna chop some more trees down and see if I can build a boat. because there's really not much to do here. Axes will significantly cut down on the time it takes to chop a tree down. Can't believe I got all of those. Alright. That's pretty good. We're going to take our crafting table, drop it down, open it up, and see if a boat is available. Okay, it does not look like it is. Oak log. How do you do wood? There's that. Okay. We have a boat. Can I get a boat, anybody? Man, nothing. I might have to look this up. There's a stick. Okay, let's look up how to make a boat in Minecraft, because I can't really do anything on this island. So it's not going to be very entertaining. To craft a boat. Okay, so it looks like I should be able to craft a boat anyway. Let us go to the crafting table again, place that down, open it up, take our planks. 2, 3, 4, 5. Boat. Congratulations. You have a boat. Let's do 2 boats just because I'm fancy. Awesome. I'm actually going to put one of these in my inventory so I can slap her down. Ha ha ha. Now how do you get in this boat? Oh, cool. Okay, so for this you have to use the left and right controls. Where'd the ice place go? I really need to find somewhere with some sheep so I can make a bed. That's really the only thing I need to make right now. This is pretty cool. Fun to control. Look at this. Just a whole bunch of ice. Another small little island here, it looks like. Run into this ice thing. Another island. I don't want an island. I need a land mass. Here's some bamboo. That's pretty decent because I can use it for paper. Make a map or something. Don't hit that. I've never been in an area like this. It's pretty cool. There's a whole bunch of little islands everywhere. I really need a land mass though. And it's looking like I might have found one. These are big trees. Ooh, a turtle. Some mushrooms. These are still islands. Still, well, maybe not. I'll be there in a minute. See if I can go around this thing. Whoa. Kelp? There's some pigs. Pigs are nice, but I don't need pigs. I need sheep. If I can find an island with sheep on it, I'll be happy. There's a whole bunch of mushrooms around here. What the heck was that? I don't know what that was. I'm just gonna keep rowing. Still looks like we're on an island here. We've got some music in the background, so that's new. Okay, we're definitely on a much bigger island, if this is an island, and a whole bunch of sand, so that's nice. I always can use some sand. I know that one of the guys on YouTube that I watch converts sand into glass and converts glass into emeralds, so it's not a bad little thing to have. I think I'm right back where I started. It's definitely an island. Okay, so we've got some mountain ranges and volcanoes. That typically means that we are not on an island anymore. Really cool. Polar bear. Look at that. See, this is fun. This is fun exploring. I've never been in a boat before in Minecraft, so. Right, I'm thinking we're doing good here. I think there's gonna be sheep on this island. If it's an island. I think we'll make this our base, because there's a lot of ice there. There's some plains here. Let's get out of here. How do I get off? I don't even know how to exit the boat. Wow, good. Oh, good job. Let's look it up, since we don't know what we're doing. The left shift key. So that worked. Yes. Okay, this is what I'm talking about right here. Because we can't save our location. I guess we're going over the water. And you can swim in Minecraft by pressing the space bar. You don't have to be afraid of water. There's a horse. Okay, I found where I want to be. We're right by some ice, so there's good ice. There was a lot of sand back there. We're by a bunch of islands. I like this location. It's probably a pretty bad location. There's probably Minecrafters out there that are watching this that are like, wow, that's a terrible location, man. You need to go somewhere else. But I like it. So I'm gonna kill 3 sheep, and then I'm gonna make a bed before the sun comes out. Alright. Now I'm gonna have to lay my crafting table back down that I apparently got rid of. So I'm gonna make a new one. Put that down. Press 9. Crafting table out. Bed. oak planks, and 3 white wool. Create a bed. Awesome. And now I'm gonna put that down. So now I've got a bed. As soon as it gets dark, I'm gonna go to sleep so that monsters can't spawn. You can sleep only at night and during thunderstorms. This will also save my location so that if I die, I will come right back here and I'm not gonna get stuck back on that island. Perfect. Alright, we're in business. So I'm gonna end it here. That's about all I know in Minecraft for the moment. Besides like mining, you gotta go down to F11 to mine diamonds and stuff like that. I know that, and but beyond that, this is about all I know. So from here on out, it's just me discovering new stuff. So enjoy the ride. Thanks for listening. Yeah. Can't think of anything else. So thank you very much.